Hello Tokusatsu community and welcome back to Project Unlock. We have a very exciting unboxing to do here today. This is going to be the Memorial Edition After Gokai Ranger key set. So this is going to be done with face cam for a couple of different reasons. First of all, I'm super excited to get this set. And second of all, we have to address the elephant in the room about my appearance right now. Obviously, I have some nail polish on. Anything else? My hair is purple. So, basically, I wanted to try a new look, you know? This was kind of supposed to be part of an April Fool's joke thing for the channel. A couple of videos this month are just going to be kind of fun, wacky stuff, and I don't know, I wanted to try something new for that. So I got purple dyed hair, and I got some painted nails, and that's where we're going to go with this. So let me know if you like how this looks. This video is going to go up either on April 2nd or April 3rd. I'm not sure if I'm going to post the Demons Driver video first, which will have the nails in it, because I haven't recorded that yet, but you might be seeing that first. But of course we have this here, and I have to open this. So this is being recorded on April 1st. It's not going up on April 1st, but I'm super excited and super nervous to open this key set. So it's kind of fun. I figured it's pretty fitting that I open it here at the dorm because of the fact that it was right here back in August at the beginning of the current school year when this set was announced, and I completely lost my mind because it was the first time we ever got brand new like actual Ranger keys that were like actual keys and not just like the Galleon key, which is like a special thing, since 2017. So this has Geo Eagle through Zenkaiser in here. Now, I'm also extremely nervous for this because I've seen some errors with this set, just like there was the weird powder stuff on the Mobirates and all that kind of stuff. So I'm a little afraid because I've seen some pretty terrible QC paint applications on these, and I've also seen some really terrible problems. My friend Anthony from Heroes of Fandom, he had his Kyuranger key have the wrong key piece. It had the ToQger key piece on it. So that's terrifying. So I'm definitely scared and just hoping, please, like this is the set I was the most excited for. Like it was the Mobirates and this. Like I didn't care about the 35 red set, and the Galleon key was fine. Like this is what I really wanted. This and the Memorial Gokai Cellular that we're gonna be getting are like the two things that just cannot be screwed up. I'd be so sad. Okay. Ooh, that's really pretty. I didn't know they would have that on there. That's cool. It makes sense because it's from the film too. So it says Kaizoku Sentai 10 Gokaiger there. It has the Gokaiger logo. So that is really cool. So obviously it says Ranger key set after Gokai Hero Edition, Memorial Edition. So I expect we'll probably get some kind of 6th Ranger version of this for the Gokai Cellular. So basically this is going to be my unboxing of this. This is basically going to be me showing it off in brief detail and also just double checking that all my keys are okay. And then on the same day, I'm going to upload a separate, more proper video review of this, which we will demo all of them in the Memorial Mobirates. Unfortunately, I will say this in that video as well, I didn't think to bring my original and Legend Mobirates up here. So I can't test them out in there, but I know they don't do anything. Although, I wonder, I don't remember if Go Busters is the same key cut, or if they changed the key cut on that. See, I should have brought those up here. That's my bad. That is my bad. But basically, it's in one of the premium Bandai shipper boxes, of course. So we'll go ahead and slice this open. I'm just like you got to go in optimistic. You know, you got to hope that the product is not going to be defective. Which, I mean, it shouldn't be for a $100 key set, but you know, that's kind of where we're at with this. I don't know why Bandai's been screwing up all of this Memorial Gokaiger stuff, especially because of how popular this stuff is. You would think they would really want to take extra precautions to make sure they're all good. So here it is, wrapped in I wanted to say paper and tissue paper, and I just went tissue paper. So, alright. That's one layer of it off. Ta-da! So there it is. There it is. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. Look at that. Look at that picture. Gokai Red holding the Zenkaiser Ranger key, which is kind of funny because the Zenkaiser Ranger key is the one key in here that is not canon. Yet. Maybe it will be in, Zenkaiger versus Kyuranger versus Zenkaiser. It's possible. But as of right now, this key doesn't actually exist on screen. But every other key in the set does. So here it is, here is advertised in the Memorial Edition of Mobirates, and it shows you get Red Buster all the way through Zenkaiser. So Red Buster, Kyoryu Red, ToQger, and Ninninger are repeats of previously released keys. However, Kyoryu Red, ToQger, and Akaninger were previously only released in very expensive premium Bandai sets, and were more of like a deluxe Gashapon hybrid key where they had painted chests but still had the Gashapon style hinges. So this is the first time we've ever got them in like very nice like deluxe format, so that is very cool. Red Buster I have so many Red Buster keys at this point that it's like we don't really need another one, but you know, it's fine. And then everything after this is absolutely brand new. And then of course it is new too because the Red Buster and all the other ones have the memorial flip gimmick, so that is very nice. And then on the side you have all the keys sitting right there. On the other side you have a very awesome artwork of it as well, very similar to the other two boxes, though definitely very thin, so I can't really make this one a phone background necessarily. Yeah, and on the top it just says Ranger Key Set after Gokai Hero Set. And let's open it. So I've delayed it long enough. I'm so scared. Just please, like, here's the thing. I obviously want the keys to be as pristine as possible. If there's like a tiny little weird paint applications, I can kind of live with it. But if there's like some terrible paint applications, I'm gonna be really upset. And obviously if my keys aren't correct, I'm gonna be real upset. Oh, I dropped the instruction manual. But you do get a little instruction manual that just shows you how to use Ranger keys if you don't know how. And here we go. Alright, so there are brand new Ranger keys sitting right in front of me. And looking at it, they do all look to have unique key notches, which is what they should have. So hopefully that means none of ours are screwed up in any capacity. But here they are in the tray. So obviously you get Go Busters through Zyuohger, and then you get, what is next? Kyuranger through Zenkaiser. And I can see Zenkaiser has a little copyright sticker back there, which I think is their solution to not having to print it on any of the keys. So let's pop it open, and we're gonna take a look at these each individually, briefly, and then I'll show off like maybe one or two of them in the Mobiritz, and then we'll wrap this up because this is not the proper review of it. So first up we have Red Buster. So he looks pretty good. Mine has a little paint chip on his visor or on his mouthpiece, which you're not going to really be able to see on this camera, and you'll see it in the review proper. But it's a tiny little paint chip there, but honestly that doesn't bother me. I have so many Red Buster keys, really to me this one is just one that can flip. So I'm good with that. I prefer these Kyoryu through Ninninger keys because of the fact that they have the auto flip feature. So that is cool. And also they don't have any copyright stuff on the sticker, so that is very appreciative. But the Kyoryu Red looks very good. I've seen a lot of sloppy like visor mouthpieces, but it looks pretty good to me. Or like the teeth, that's what I was trying to say, the teeth on the sides. But yeah, no, that looks perfect. I am not upset about that one whatsoever. So very happy. So of course now he can auto flip, and also these ones were now able to be read in the Mobiritz, which obviously we couldn't do that before. The Kyoryu through Ninninger ones just said Special Ranger Key. Yeah ho, Gashapon, you know. So ToQger looks great. I don't have any paint application problems with that. So there is ToQger, and then we'll flip him into a key. I don't know why I'm like holding it like it's gonna drop. I don't have to do that. So there is ToQger. So, oh, I need to flip it back into a key to put it back into the container. Next up we have Ninninger. So looking at this one, visor looks good. Maybe a little bit of like not very clean silver on there, but that's fine. This also feels better than the original Ninninger key, if that makes any sense. Because the Ninninger set, the Ranger Key Set 2000th edition, was the final Ranger Key set to ever be released before this new batch of stuff. And I've always felt like they used a different kind of plastic or something on those keys. They always felt different to me, like they almost felt cheaper. But this one feels good. This one feels like a regular Ranger Key. It's what I've always wanted a Ninja Ranger Key to feel like, I guess. So there's that. But who cares about those ones, because we have the first brand new Ranger Key that we should have gotten so many years ago, Zyuohger. So first of all, look at that. That kind of bothers me. The fact that, and this is accurate, well, we couldn't really see it in the movie, but thanks to the really pretty booklet that came out with the After Gokaiger, or the Galleon Key, thanks to that really pretty book, we got to see the fact that, like, for some reason, when I get it, instead of having the black background for the logo, they have like this gray background, so that way the logo doesn't really get blended into it. But it means that it's the only key ever to have that, so that's kind of weird. I get it, because, you know, but they could have just maybe made it like a white version of the logo, I don't know. But anyway, Geo Eagle is like the first key that I need to make sure all these are really, really perfect from here on out. Yeah, that's pretty good. There's maybe like a slight little chip in the gold on the beak, but really not that bad. This, I cannot believe this exists in my hands. Like, we should have had this so many years ago. Geo Eagle is on the box for Ranger Key Set 2000th edition, and we never got one. I am blown away. It finally exists. So there it is, Geo Eagle in Ranger Key form. We'll keep him out because that's definitely one we're going to test out. From then on, we have Kyuranger. So there's the Kyuranger logo. I don't think I showed all the logos for the other ones, but that is such a good looking key. Like, holy crap. Like, they painted so much of this on the Shishi Red key. Like, I'm trying to figure out, like, I said this in my news video the other day. I talked about how I thought ToQger's key was maybe a little too detailed for a Ranger key. And I really don't know if, like, this is, or if this is just the fact that the Kyuranger suits have so much detail that they want to put on there. I don't really know. But they even made Shishi Red's visor, like, that dark blue. It's not black. It's actually, like, that dark blue that is on the show. So that's a really great detail. And that's, like, the only really paint application. That little piece of hair keeps bothering me. There's, like, that little paint application there that the, like, you know, that's the only paint application they need to do on the helmet. So it turned out really good, though. There's, like, a tiny little paint, like, mark off of there that's not on the lines, but, like, that's fine. So there is Shishi Red. I almost tried to, like, hold it. There we go. Some of these are a little tough to do sometimes. So that is Kyuranger. Next up, we have Lupinranger. So Lupin Red, which will go very nice with Gokai Red now that they are both returning heroes. So I do have a pretty noticeable little black paint mark on his visor. You might even be able to see that one. I'm not sure. It's right there. I'll try to zoom in on it a little bit. I know this camera quality is not the best for this. And like I said, you'll be able to see it in detail in the review. But yeah, that's a little weird. Also, his boot has a significant amount of paint rub off of on mine. A little bit there. That's not terrible though. I mean, it shouldn't be like that, but like that I can live with that. You know what I mean? It's not like there's a big gash out of it or something. So I've had worse looking keys from just like regular deluxe releases, so that's okay. But yeah, overall, very, very nice key. I mean, I love this suit, and it's just finally really cool to see these finally translated into Ranger keys. You know, like that's really what makes me so hyped for this. So there's that one. Next up, we have Patranger to go with Lupinranger. So we have Patranger, which looks pretty good. Yeah, I got no problems with that one. The visor maybe looks like it's a little slanted. Also, I'm not sure what's going on with the chest there. There's like, you can probably barely tell, but like it looks like there's like almost not enough white paint covering it or something. So it looks a little funky, although it might supposed to look like that. I'm not sure. I don't know, it looks a little strange. We'll be able to see that in better detail in the video review, but I don't know. That's a little weird. But yeah, the symbol looks good on the helmet and everything. They painted it very good. Very nicely, so I'm happy with that. Next up, we have Ryusou Red from Ryusoulger. So there's the Ryusoulger logo. And there is Ryusou Red. Little bit of paint chip on the visor. A little bit of red exposed on the silver part. But overall, pretty good. Pretty happy with that as well. Don't really see any like big noticeable paint chips or defects, so I'm content with that. So sorry that I keep brushing the hair aside. It's just every time I notice it. So there's that. Next up, we have Kyuranger. We're almost to the end. I've seen Zenkaiser sometimes has the worst ones, so that's why I'm a little scared. But there is the Kyuranger logo, and we have Kyuranger Red, which yeah, that looks really good. Wow. Yeah, that looks fantastic. I love the way that they like printed the little gem on the road piece on the chest. Oh, this is so good. They killed it with these, translating these suits to keys. They even have the little shoulder pads, which honestly I feel like if this key was made 10 years ago, it wouldn't have those shoulder pads. So that's one of those things where I feel like this may be a little bit more over detailed than it should be. Although, however, I mean, these keys appeared on screen like this, so like this is canon. Like this key was used in the movie. Although you really didn't get to get like a really good look at it in the film, so. But like, you know, I just feel like that wouldn't be there if that was made 10 years ago. But that's not a knock to the key. It looks really good with it. It's accurate to the suit, but you know. So there's that. And then finally we have a really, really awesome key, a White Ranger key in here, because obviously this is Zenkaiser. You have that copyright sticker on the back, which you can peel off. I'll probably do that in the video. And we're good. We're good. So yeah, we're good. The biggest problem with this one, This is such a good looking key. Holy crap. The problem with this one is the fact that a lot of people on the silver on his helmet, like the little silver trim on his mouthpiece, was always off-centered on a lot of people's. But mine looks pretty good. It's the best that this video quality can do. And like, this is going to be a part of the thumbnail. So like, oh man, that's incredible. So incredible. I love the detail on this, all the rainbow and the chest design. Like, oh, this is such a good key. We're going to test this one out as well. So let's go ahead and bring in the Memorial Mobirex before I wrap this video up. So, oh, I was trying to flip it open. There we go. So we'll do ToQger first. Oh, so good. So most of these have multi-key presses in terms of like phrases. So here's Zenkaiser. Yeah, so it does not say the Zenkaiser sound, which is very interesting, because Power Rider found that there's a unique Zenkaiser sound after a couple presses with this, but this key doesn't give it to you. So I don't know what would give it to you if we're ever going to get a key that does it. But that is going to be all the ones that I test out in this video. Obviously, we have a bunch more to test out and make sure that they're all accurate, which I will actually just do here on my own off camera. So be sure to stay tuned. Going up the same day as this is going to be the actual full review of this set, which will, get a closer look at them, really get to see everything that I just talked about here. This was just me looking at all the keys, my very first raw impressions. My set's good, and I'm very thankful for that. I mean, I guess I gotta test all these first to actually confirm that, because I don't know what the key notches are all supposed to look like off the top of my head. So, thank you all for watching this episode of Project Unlock. I don't think I put the key counter up in the last episode. I don't think I said anything about it either, but I've always included all of these already in the key counter, so we haven't increased the key counter number yet, because these were pre-ordered months ago. And so I always kind of consider that as like when I purchased them. But that's going to do it for this episode of Project Unlock. So I hope you all enjoyed it. Be sure to check out the video review of this set. And also, I really want to hear your guys' thoughts on what I've done with this and this. Curious what you guys think. Because I used a long-lasting hair dye. So that's going to be here for a while. This won't be here as long because these will eventually chip off. But, I'm curious. So, until next time, you guys can follow me on Twitter at LupinRangerKey or LightningFigPR, and I'll see you all on Project Unlock, where we're always looking for the next key.